Hey, first of all, I'm going to explain you how to make effects like this, and then I will explain you why this skill matters and how you can use it. And what is most importantly, how you can turn this skill into the paid work. If you watched until this point, I will assume that you are not a total beginner, so we are going to skip the basic part like how to create a project, and I just jump straight into the moment where I bring my clips onto the timeline. I find the exact place where I want to cut to happen, and then I export a still frame. Just a clean, classic, static screenshot so I can use it as a reference. Right after that, I'm going to the ChatGPT, because before I generate everything, I need to know exactly how to ask another platform in a prompt way. Inside ChatGPT, I upload that still frame and I write a request, so it helps me to generate a proper prompt for Nano Banana Pro. I do this for a few reasons. First, my English is not my native language, so it's really complicated for me to speak from my head and write down long, complicated prompts. Another reason is credits. I really want to save some credits and I don't want to make a lot of attempts. So first, I'm creating a prompt in ChatGPT, like formulating my thoughts, and then I'm just going to the Nano Banana Pro and copy paste my prompt. ChatGPT helps me to get a prompt that's already like 90% usable before I spend anything. And for the test, I also wanted to compare two different Nano Banana setup. One through Adobe Firefly, which you might already have if you are on Adobe, because every month you get a monthly credits, and another through a separate platform which I also have access is Gemini. I just use the same prompt in both, so we see the differences, and honestly the results can look radically different, not because of the randomness, but because I think that different engines interpret the same words in different ways. And once I have frames I'm happy with, I go back into ChatGPT again and ask it to help me build a prompt for Kling. Actually just the same idea. I want to save credits, write better, and get more control. Then I move into Kling AI. I use very simple prompts, generate a few options, and pick the one clip that feels the strongest. After that, the next step is upscaling. I use Topaz AI for this because AI generated frames often look too digital and too soft. It's easy to feel that it's low quality render compared to real camera footage. And upscale adds details, lighting, texture, and makes the AI material easy to blend into the timeline. When everything is ready, I just go back to the Premiere Pro and connect these two worlds, the original footage and the generated one. Then I have to work a little bit with the speed. I just enable time remapping and build a simple speed ramp so the iteration starts smoothly and the cut doesn't feel like a hard jump. Then I match color manually, because I still don't know a perfect way how to color consistently through prompting. So I do it by hand. I just adjust contrast, exposure, highlights, whites, and sometimes I add some masks. Basically whatever it takes to make both shots feel like they belong to the same scene. And at the end I just add a basic fade transition just to hide this transition between two worlds. The final composing touch is a big practical trick. I add a large mask that gradually appears and darkens the entire frame, so we only see the impact zone, like the explosion area. This does two things at once. First, it creates a dramatic focus point, and also it helps me to hide the artificial edges of the AI graphics. And for believability, I always add some sound design. It's nothing complicated, just find a few sounds of the boom, like explosion, put them under each other, and maybe just play with the speed and with the gain, and you will be alright. Today I'm gonna show you how to make this crazy effect. And now when you understand how to create effects like this, and more importantly, you understand the basics of the pipeline, let's talk about how to make money from it as a video editor. You can use this in music videos, commercials, content for artists, and basically everywhere you need a high impact visuals without a huge production budget. It's really popular niche right now, and the biggest value is not to know how to use one application, but understand the whole pipeline. You need to know how to connect all the steps like idea, edit, generation, animations, upscale, composing, and also the polishing. So I wanted to share my Patreon channel where I created a masterclass where I go with you through the whole steps one by one, explaining everything what I need to do to get the perfect video edits like that. If you want more content like this, subscribe to this channel and also visit my Patreon. It's not only about the post-production tutorials, but also production, behind the scenes, and also about the media business, how to get clients, how to approach clients, how to make them prices, and all the insights you can only find. Thanks again for watching this video until the end, and I will see you in the next one, but don't forget to subscribe.